for a puppy dog. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall, won't stop till I get enough. I wanna live right now. Baby, I'm as young as the night. I wanna dance right now. On the floor, I feel so alive. Don't stop, turn it up. 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 Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We're going hard. Pour some more into my cup. Sparkling star. Crystal glitter all over. Get
Welcome to the SheEO Center stage, baby. Come on in. Tag somebody, let them know that we are here. It is Monday night. You know how we do it. Y'all know we are bringing the best of the best on here to introduce to you so that you know what they're doing, how they're doing, and how they're being successful. But before we get to it, I want you all to come on. Tell me hello. Tell me where you're from so that we can shout you out, because I know that we have some of the best viewers ever. And while I'm doing that, while I'm waiting for you to get here and share this broadcast out, like the broadcast, do all those good things that you do so people can get in and hear about my special guest for tonight, right? But before I even do that, let me just say that I have the pleasure of saying this particular broadcast is brought to you and sponsored by none other than Blue Wolf, which I know that's my baby. That's our liqueur, honey. It's a honey-based rum. So if you have not tried it, you need to get some, because it's the holidays, baby. Get you a bottle of the Blue Wolf, honey. And we have two different flavors, pineapple coconut and blueberry lemonade. So listen, no matter which one you get, it's going to be tasty, right? But listen, this is brought to you by Blue Wolf, so go to the website. But I want to introduce to you who the guest is for tonight. If you don't know, I want to tell you about Miss Melody CULBREATH. Listen, she is the special guest for tonight, and Melody is the owner of Southern Elegance LLC, beauty at its best with a personality to match. Southern Elegance is a full-service event service with 2 attending chefs, draping team, AV team, decor, and much more. Melody travels in the States and abroad, so let her and her staff do your next event, no matter how big or how small. You need to let Southern Elegance make your vision come to life. Listen, I want to bring to the stage Miss Melody CULBREATH so that you can see, yes, honey, that's that beauty on the outside. And when she gets to talking, you're going to hear about the beauty in the inside, right? Because Southern Elegance has to be represented well. Melody, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great tonight. How are you? I'm so excited to have this interview with you tonight. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, I'm so excited. Melody and I actually got a chance to meet in person at When Black Authors Connect. So I am super excited. That was at the RB Solution Center. So we had a chance to kind of talk, and I just got to see how she, honey, is in person, live and in color. And I'm telling y'all, beautiful, beautiful spirit. So Melody, let's talk about, honey, event planning. How did you get into this business?
Well, I got into this business back in 2017. It actually was a stress reliever for me.
Okay.
Yes, because I would go and I would cope and I would just design things. So it would take me out of my reality and put me in an alter universe so I can create things.
Mhm.
So that's how I became an event planner, just creating and putting things together and using people's visions and bringing them to life to make something that they want to happen be a reality for themselves.
Wow. But that's such a gift, because a lot of people know what they want or think they know what they want, but it's just super hard for them to bring it from their head into reality. So is that a gift you had from a little girl, or is it just something that you just kind of played with and practiced and did, and it just started
It
coming?
it was always a gift from me being a little girl. You can give me a word, and I'm gonna give you 10 scenarios around that word, and we're gonna develop what concept that you're thinking about around that one principal thing that you want to happen.
Oh, that's amazing. And it's great with the creativity to be able to see in your mind's eye somebody else's vision and then be able to bring it to life. So now, Southern Elegance, how did you come up with the name?
Well, of course, the Southern charm. It's nothing like a good Southern belle.
Right.
So that's where the concept come from. And my great aunt always told me, you were born a royalty and elegance. So you should carry yourself as such. And
Okay.
everything you do and everything you put your work in doing should represent you and the elegance that you have within inside of you.
Oh, how nice is that? I love it because it's classy. It is something that makes you, when they talk about Southern women being genteel and all that, you think about the elegance and you think about, putting something together that you can feel very proud of when you know you have someone who is operating from a level of excellence. And sounds like to me that's what she was telling you, that you represent yourself at a level of excellence. So I love that. That is the name of it, and that's what you represent. So
Yeah.
now tell the people, what type of events do you have? A specialty that you really focus on, or do you do all kind of events?
We do all type of events. We don't have any limit from gender reveals all the way up to corporate and concerts. We actually just threw a big concert back in October, the celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Come
And we were
on.
the first African American people to be in a stadium that was for all Caucasian people.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we actually made history in October and coming to that and being a female production group.
All right. Congratulations. Look,
Yes.
cheers to that. Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So listen, when we talk about the different events that people have, and you're talking about from gender reveals to corporate programming, we talked a little bit earlier and you were talking about seasons, like each thing kind of has a season. So speak to
Mhm.
people a little bit so they can kind of know when you should be really thinking of planning a successful event. What season kind of matches up with what?
Okay, to plan a successful event, you always need for say let's go with having a concert or corporate event.
Hmm.
You always want to plan at least 15 to 12 months in advance.
Okay.
Because guess what? We all want sponsors.
Yes.
Sponsors are a key. Sponsors are the way we're going to pay for this whole event.
Hmm.
So guess what? Sponsors run by quarters, and you have to be able to meet those quarters. So you need to be able to have a event proposal. So guess what? Just like you're doing a business proposal, you do the same thing for an event.
Okay.
So you want to get all your details, your marketing, your guests who you want to invite. You need to have all these things in line of your vision, your accommodations for your hotel. So guess what? It takes planning for each step. And you want to make sure that you don't miss a beat. So that's why you need that length of time to
Mm.
so everything could fall in place. Now with the wedding, same thing. If you have the money, you can do it at a short period of time. But but to be responsible, and we always tell you when you go see an event planner, have a budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be mindful about your pockets, because guess what? I'm not some most event planners that would say, hey, we're going to take all your money and we're going to do this, that, and the third.
Hmm.
No,
Hmm.
you have to live after this, and I'm gonna be upfront and honest with you. you
Right.
after the wedding, you need to live. So let's
That's
do things
right.
in reason. Um, and you just want to make sure that everything lines up with what you want, your vision, that white dress. Every moment should be special. So 12 months, I say, for the wedding, 12 to 6 months for the wedding process.
Okay. Okay. But that's great advice because I know that Atlanta, there's always something going on. There's always events. There's always different things. And because it's so frequent, a lot of times, we're just putting the events together. But it is good to know that, you should take your time just to make sure that you have the ample things in place. And I love that you talked about sponsorship, because I don't think enough people really know that sponsorships are available to help you pay for events. Is there something specific that you would say, when a person is seeking sponsorship, that they should be aware of?
You should know your demographics. Who are you seeking? Then you go for the companies that fit that demographic.
That's good. That's good. Come on and bring that value in here, Melody. Listen, for y'all who are having different events, these are some things that's going to really help you. And that's why I love the SheEO Center Stage, because we're giving people opportunities to see behind the scenes. Like, they see you, they know who you are. They may have heard of Southern Elegance, but when you start talking about ways to have successful events, having a budget, seeking sponsorship, planning it in advance, all of those things people probably know. But at the same time, when they come to you, I'm sure you're probably having to reiterate it and kind of really help people to understand how to put it together from beginning to end. Is that correct?
Yes, all the time. Everybody wants a microwave, a microwave finish, but
Right.
sometimes we have to take our time and step back and see
Mhm.
what's really important, and we want to really execute what your vision truly should be. So we need that time in that process for you.
That's good to know. And like I said, I think it's just really important. That's why I really love SheEO Center Stage, because it does give you the opportunity to really kind of tell people a little bit about what goes into it. And it's not just like, I dream of Genie, you blinking your eyes and it's right there. It does take time to get a beautiful, well executed event out there. And
Mhm.
so that's what everybody wants, regardless of
And
how quick.
especially if it's something that you really want, guess what? We book sometimes 2 years in advance.
Listen, that's what I'm talking about, honey. Them long-term advanced bookings. So that's great. That's great. Melody, how long have you been doing this?
Since 2017, and last year I actually got nominated for number 17 for the best chef in America.
Woo, come on. Congratulations to you for that. That is amazing. So being the best chef, let me ask you this. Do you have a signature dish, or do you just specialize in a specific type, like pastries or meats, or what is it?
I cook everything. I just cook with love.
Oh, come on, love. It's a secret
I
ingredient.
cook with love. It's that's the secret ingredient, because you have to know your flavors. You have to know it's you know how people always say, you got to know your love language.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Same thing, you have to know your food language. You got to know what goes with what. So
I
it's the same
love that.
concept.
Oh, now you done did something special with that. That is so deep, because I don't think a lot of people even really think about that. They're just cooking, and just as long as you can eat it is good. But when you really love what you're doing, you're gonna take the time to find out. It's like people who sell wine, they always say, this wine pairs well with something else. Well, it's the same thing with the food. You have to know what pairs well so that you can get the ultimate in the taste experience.
Experience. Mhm.
Come on, Melody.
And
Yes.
that's what we have to do with our white wines, connect them with seafood and chocolate. It's just different
Ooh.
things that you can just create, just using food and taking you to your imagination. And it comes again with your event design. It all works together as
Come
a
on
unity.
together. I love it. I love it. Y'all already know, baby. When we get out of here, I'm finna pick that brain, and we're gonna put some blue whoop with some stuff and put us an event together so y'all can come out and taste the experience of blue whoop is something that Melody has created, right? Because we
Yeah.
all love good experiences. So, Melody, I'm gonna step back for a minute, because I want you to have an opportunity to really talk to the people about, your business and what you want to share with them. So I'm gonna go behind the scenes a little bit, give you some time, and then I'll come back.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys for having me on tonight. We are with the SheEO District. my sisters in the center backstage, we welcome you, and I thank you so much for having us on tonight. Southern Elegance has started from since 2007, and we have been satisfying customers since day one. This is not just a hobby, this is something that we love to do. We love to take care of our customers. We love to make sure that your vision comes to life. Everything has a concept and a plan and a theme. So we want to make sure that everything that you want to experience, everything, every emotion that you want to experience, we want to make sure that happens for you for your event. With Southern Elegance and Catering, we do things from flower decors, furniture rentals. We do the management, the accommodation, anything you can think of. Guess what? We have specialists here to help you to make sure that your event is A1. We don't do half events. We want to make sure that your event is a showstopper. So when you come to us, make sure you think about what you really want. And if you don't know, just give us key clues and we can figure out the rest for you. We can have multiple meetings and make sure that your design comes to life. And with the catering, it's so many things that we can do with food and event planning and having a full staff. We can have a whole experience with a dancing staff. Anything, any concept that you could think of, we can make sure we can accommodate for you. And I want to thank everybody again for having us on and meeting these ladies, because it's been a great experience meeting them, sharing our stories and how we came about in doing these different businesses and how we're intertwining our businesses together to make more business. That this is a true sisterhood, that we stick together as one. And as she comes back, I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much. And you just to know that if you need anything, we are always here to help you because we are a family and we treat you as such. And I want to thank you from myself and to Southern Elegance. Happy holidays.
I love it. I love it. Listen, being able to work with someone who really views you as family, who really wants to see you have a successful event. Because a lot of times, people take your money and they don't really care how it turns out. But I love that, you said, I want to see you have a beautiful event. I want to work with you to get your vision out there. I want to, us to talk and figure out, how can we take what's in your mind and make it the event that you want it to be. And it does come with good communication skills. It does come with, taking the time, like you said, to really plan and invest and see, the best way to bring that to fruition. And collaboration, in meeting people, and word of mouth is really good for people. I'm pretty sure has helped you be in business as long as you have.
And also you have to be able to meet people where they are.
That's good. That's good.
You have to meet them where they are because some people don't know what they want. You have to meet them where they are to pull that out of them. And that's why it's good to have somebody. If it's not me, anybody that you choose to go to, make sure you can relate to them. Make sure you understand them. Make sure they understand you.
That is good. Because what I realized, Melody, is that as much as people want to do business, all business is not good business.
A good
All money
business
is
at all.
not at
I,
all. Melody said,
I'm gonna give you an example. I've seen events that go down and people say I paid $10,000 to $15,000, and you go and look at it and you be like, what did you spend your money on?
right. What you
and
said?
then and then you just step back and say, Okay. So I mean,
Our minds want to know where does that money go? Yes.
yeah. I mean, you should be able to see the fruit of your labors
Yeah. Yeah.
in which you're standing, and I pride myself on that to make sure that you get the quality service that you're supposed to get with the money that you do spend.
That's great. I love that. You take ownership and pride in what you do, and that you are looking to, really meet people where they are. Because a lot of times, people have champagne taste and beer pockets, right? And
Exactly.
so I know that that kind of, push you in a hard spot because you want to try and create the vision. But a lot of times people got to understand everything has really skyrocketed, especially since COVID happened. I mean, from venues to food, and so
Yeah,
you
the
have,
basic venue now you're gonna spend about 4 grand for a basic venue and
wow,
up.
and up. So that's just letting people know, it's time. And that's why, it's really important to have that advanced time, the year and a half of planning, because for a lot of people, they're not even thinking that. You're thinking that, oh, we can go get us a nice little venue for $500. And those are not, if you're wanting something extravagant, it's probably not going to happen.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret about that. When you're going shopping for a venue, trust me, when you pay less for something, you're gonna pay more on the back end.
Mm.
So you
Got to
might as
take
well
that
get
tip.
paid what you want up front because you're gonna pay for it in the back.
We just said, Melly, been there, done that, and I want the t-shirt.
I have 4 t-shirts.
It's like, don't give me another one because I'm not gonna take it. I can imagine you have seen all kinds of things during the course of your time, being an event planner, and yet you still, so that just means that you really love what you do because you're still in the game, even with all of the, horror stories, and I'm sure you can tell.
Yes, it's been horror stories that you could do an event, and then you have some of the clients don't even pay you after you do your event. And then that's kind of a shocker, but it happens. And so you have to make sure as an event planner you protect yourself before
Yeah.
you even start doing things like that.
That is good. I hope y'all are taking notes, honey. Protect yourself. Get your contracts. Make sure that it's very clear communication, and just make sure that because you don't want to have your vision or your dream die because things are not set in place, and then you take a huge loss. So at the end of the day, it's just really great. That's why I love Center Stage, because we have people on here who are really doing business and that can share some things with you that maybe you're not thinking about. A lot of times we just think about all the glitz and glam, but not what goes on behind the scene, because it's some work happening behind the
A
scenes.
lot of work. A lot of work happens behind the scenes.
Work. Yes. So listen, we were talking about food, and I know that we've got some pictures to share.
Yes, 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 yes. Some of my work that I've done. But I love it, and hopefully we're gonna.
Ooh.
Yes, yes, yes. So those are some of the charcuterie displays.
Come on, charcuterie. Okay, I love it. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, wow. Oh,
That's
that
the
looks so colorful.
brown suit, red snapper.
Come on, red snapper.
Mhm.
Look, if y'all were thinking about going to bed after this, now you're looking hungry, right? Now you want to go in that kitchen and do something.
I'm finna do that too. I got hungry.
But you said, I'm getting hungry looking at my own stuff because you know how good it tastes. I think it's such a gift, for people who love to do what you're doing, Melody. And one of the things that, we always talk about, here on the SheEO District is really about the importance of visibility to your business. How important is it to have visibility?
Visibility makes or break your business.
Mm,
You have to have visibility. You have to be able to show your work because that's how you get your clients. They have to be able to see your presentation.
hmm.
It's like people, they eat with their eyes first.
Yeah.
They see your event first. They see what kind of decor that you do. Everything is visual. So you want to keep that up front, and you want to make sure that's shown at all times. That you're taking pictures, you're having pleasant clients, and they're making good remarks, and that they're showing the visibility of your work. So it's very important to have that and great marketing behind it.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good to know. To make sure that you capture the events and things that you do, because again, you can tell people how great you are, but we're in a visual age. So people want to have, something to look at, to see how other events have happened and what they look like and all of those things. What they say, you got to have some receipts. Well, that's your
Mhm.
receipts to really show what you're capable of doing.
Yes, and believe it or not, I'm not the oh, I have to be out there. I am the background person. I love to see other people happy. I love to sit in the background and make sure everything is running smoothly. And I'm very shy, believe it or not. But
Yeah, I didn't get that when I met her, but listen, I didn't see that side, y'all. I saw the other side. Yeah. Listen, everybody has the two sides, right? The life of the party, and then the side that just wants to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay behind the scenes and just make sure everybody else is getting things done.
hmm But sometimes you have to be able to switch gears. I'm an introvert and
Yeah.
an extrovert, so I'm both. So
Depending on the day, you might get both of them at the same time. Look, one minute I'm out
hmm
front, the next minute I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good behind the scenes. I understand, Melody, because really, quiet as it's kept, I like to be behind the scenes too, really. So I understand. Sometimes you get called to be in the front, but a lot of times, it just feels good to just be able to sit back and make sure things are running smoothly versus you being out front. So I do understand.
and you get pleasure seeing
You
everybody just
do.
happy and having a good time.
You
It
too.
just brings a whole nother pleasure on you to know that, hey, you know what, I made it possible for them, and I'm
Yes.
going to be happy.
That is so true. I mean, from anything, especially, when you see a wedding and you see two people who are in love, and you see that the bride and the groom have had a beautiful wedding and the people who came have enjoyed it, or even to the gender reveals, it's just a beautiful thing when they finally get excited to find out, if it's going to be a boy or a girl. So all of those things, I'm telling you, just making people happy, it gives you a great feeling.
Yes. So I know we was talking about I need to get with you and everything. So I want to plan to do a book, a how-to book, and have some classes. So everybody needs to start looking for that to come down the pipeline as well. Me doing classes for people that don't know how to cook and want to impress their man at home.
Come on, classes. Look, find us on. You know how they talk when they ask for the little white wine, y'all. We want a dash of blue wolf. Look, just put a little dash in there.
That's
And
right. Give them the blue wolf.
then
We
listen,
got
wait a
two
minute.
different
Honey,
flavors.
this is the honey pineapple coconut, so we can get us a little Caribbean jerk type of something and put that little, little Caribbean
Exactly.
flavor in there. Yes,
Yes, because I believe a lot of ladies now do not know how to cook.
honey, y'all better give them
So
Melody and show you
so
some things.
so I'm preparing to offer classes to teach one-on-one to show ladies just say, hey, you can cook anything. You just have to put your mind to it and put love in it. That's it.
Honey, y'all better put that love in there. Let Melody show you how to bring home a good meal and cook it up, honey. Because they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and that's what they say now. Let
And
Melody
on a budget.
say it again, Melody.
And on a budget.
Oh, come on, cooking on a budget. Speaking of, Melody, we mentioned cookbook earlier. So is that something else that's going to be on the horizon for you?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's gonna be on the
Yeah.
horizon. And by the end of next year, hopefully everything be done and
Okay.
finished.
Okay, so y'all can get one-on-one cooking lessons, and then you can take a cookbook with you so that you can be in your own house, cooking up some delicious meals. So, honey, y'all better let Melanie get it together, and then once you do all that, then she can help you plan the wedding because he's gonna want to get married after he eats that good food and all that. So, yes,
That's the way to his heart. Mom always said it.
that's what
With
they
his
say.
heart, with his
So y'all
stomach.
need to get with Melody. Get with Mel. She need to be your new BFF in 2024, right? Y'all need to be putting her on speed dial and Melanie. Wait a minute, because this ain't looking like what you told me, girl. I don't even know what I did. But put on speed.
But I also offer, I do private chefs and private dinners in your home.
Oh, well, let me go look. I got my own speed dial on mine. So listen, I need to have me a private chef. You know, for those weekends when you want to be romantic and do something different. That's nice. I love that.
Yes, we do offer that service as well. And we come in the home. We do the whole full decor of our space. That's the best way of putting it, and create you that ambiance, and have you a romantic meal and everything cooked. So we do offer that service too.
Mella, we can get rose petals going up the stairs, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Come up. Let me end this right now, y'all. So me and Mella can have us a private conversation. Yes, y'all know Valentine's is coming up, so y'all make sure to get Melody's information before we get out the broadcast, because listen, we need to be thinking about cute things to do, right? Something nice and sexy, so Melody can help you to put it together. Listen, either teach you how to cook the meal, or you can hire her as a personal chef to come in and set everything up so it can be just really nice and romantic for you.
Yes. And again, my name is Melody CULBREATH Carter, and I'm getting married myself next year. so, and my number is 803-275-7520. So if you do need services, please don't hesitate to reach out to me.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Now, let me go back and say this, because I have just got so caught up with Melody being on here. I forgot to say that whoever has been the most engaged person is getting ready to get something from us. So I'm going to announce it at the end of the show. So if you haven't said anything, I suggest that you go ahead and start talking, or doing something, or complimenting Melody, or letting her know that you're going to reach out to her, because I've got something for you at the end of the broadcast. So make sure you get in these comments and let us know what's going on. But while they're doing that, Melody, let me go ahead and just say, you talked about how great visibility is for your business. So let me just shout out for other people who are wanting to be on the SheEO Center stage. Make sure you reach out to us. Go to the website, the SheEODistrict.com, and make sure you reserve your spot to be on the SheEO Center stage, so that you can talk about your business. You can tell us some tips, tools, and strategies to help us be successful in what we're doing when we're out here doing business. So y'all know, honey, I want you to be here on a Monday night so I can shout you out. Reserve your broadcast. And then let me tell you about the WIN Network, the We Empower Network, where we are bringing in content to help you get empowered in your life, whether it's personal, professional, whether it is in finances or business, whatever it is that you're trying to do. We want to help you to be empowered on the We Empower Network. So make sure you follow us and see what kind of content we have going on. And then, of course, it is the Empowered Morning Show. If you have not seen it, make sure you tune in to us Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we are coming on, honey, and we are keeping it hot, helping you get plugged in to the best show, I think, because I'm on it, one of the hosts. But I love it there, and I love being on with my girls, so we can talk about different things to help you get connected, start your day, like I said, being empowered. And then right after that, at 7:30, honey, Rev Pat is coming on with her daily devotional, helping you to get yourself together so that you can be inspired each and every morning. 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to the daily devotional live with Rev Pat. And let me tell you about Fridays, baby. If you don't know, you are missing out on Hype Me Up Fridays with, honey, our Hype Me Up queen, Keisha K. Marie Spencer. Y'all know how she does it. She comes in and gets the party started. I don't care if the party is at, honey, in the morning, afternoon, or night. Either way, Keisha has you covered, because she's going to have you hyped up. And listen, again, we're talking about all these different things that are happening here in the SheEO District. Are you part of the SheEO organization? Are you part of what's going on? Because the founder, Kelly A. Bowens, honey, y'all see that gorgeous face right there. She is the person who allowed God to download in her spirit. And even though she was trying to run from it, I know she's probably looking at it like, You ain't got to tell all that. But guess what? She stepped up to the plate and she created the SheEO District. And it's all about health and business, wealth, and social. It's being the CEO of all of that, of your health, of business, of wealth. And then, of course, the social component. I'm telling y'all, those things all together makes you a SheEO. And when we talk about it, listen, we have got an opportunity for you to become a member of the SheEO tribe. If you've been looking at the pages of the SheEO community, there is a SheEO 100 campaign and registration is open. So make sure you go on the SheEODistrict.com and find out what that's all about. Go ahead and get your membership. I'm telling y'all, it's super affordable. It's a great opportunity for you to become a member of Tribe because there's so many benefits from there. Listen, one of the main things I want you all to think about once you go on there for the SheEO 100 campaign is tapping into the Passport program. Listen, this is such a unique opportunity for people. And listen, I don't know if you have heard of a Passport program anywhere else, but there's a scavenger hunt and a roadmap for your life and business. And that's what we want, a roadmap that guides us. So you don't have to, you can take the guessing out and you just lock arms with your sisters and together you go out and do this thing called life, right? So make sure that you tap in so that you can find out about more. And then, of course, there's SheEO Cares. If you haven't heard about SheEO Cares, we have a hope line for prayer and mental health requests. So go to SheEOHopeline.com, and that's an opportunity because life be life, and we already know. And when you have someone there who can really assist you, who knows how it is to just be going through, they can give you, just a peace of mind and some calmness, to give you a prayer or to just give you some counseling or encouragement, because a lot of times we wear multiple hats, but sometimes we get tired too. And just to know that somebody's there who cares about you and your current situation can make all the difference in the world. So make sure you go to the SheEOHopeline.com. And then, of course, listen, I don't know if you've heard about it, but this is where I met Melody. Baby, you need to connect with us when Black authors connect. You need to make sure that you tap in at the RB Solution Center so that you can find out when the next event is going to be in 2024. But follow us on Facebook, join our group. If you are an author, you need to be connecting with us because beautiful things happen when we get together. So make sure you show up. Go follow us on Facebook so that you can be a part of when Black authors connect, that community. And then, honey, let me tell you what's getting ready to happen, honey, in February 2024. February the 4th, that is, it is the SheEO New Year Reset Brunch. Baby, if you have not been a part of one of the SheEO brunch experiences, don't let 2024 make you miss it. Go ahead and mark your calendars. Let everybody in your family know that, baby, on 2/4/24, it's on a Saturday. I'm going to be at the SheEO Brunch Experience. I'm telling you, guest speaker is going to be Paula Haddon and Chris Lloyd. So listen, if you don't know these two ladies, go ahead and check their Facebook profiles out so you can find out how amazing and magnificent they are, because they are going to be bringing you the knowledge, honey. They're going to be dropping the gems and all the information. So listen, all of those things should just definitely be something that you're checking out right now. You need to be going to the SheEODistrict.com and making sure that you get to be a part of all of that, because it is just that amazing. And let me tell you, Melody, earlier we were talking about you and your business, and we were talking about how people can connect with you. If you would tell them one more time, how can they reach out to you and connect so they can get some of these cooking classes or plan their event or, have a private chef moment? How can they connect with you?
Well, I'm located on Facebook up under Melody CULBREATH. You can reach me on Instagram at ISIS596, or you can reach me on my email address is culbreathmelody@gmail.com, and my business line is 803-275-7520.
Honey, y'all better get that information. I'm telling y'all, there's nothing like having a private chef that you can reach out to that gives you a beautiful in-home experience. But if you've got a major occasion, you need to get with Melody so that she can help you plan that thing. So hopefully you're planning it for the end of 2024 or the beginning of 2025, because she already told y'all to give her a year. but she's booked out for 2. So this may be a 2026. Maybe you feel like, girl, you about to put a ring on it. So, you know, you want to go on and get with Melody so you can start getting your bridal shower and your wedding and all those things planned. Melody is the go-to person. Melody, before I let everybody know, of course, SheEO Center Stage, we are taking a break because y'all know next Monday, baby, is Christmas. So we want you to celebrate with your family. We want you to have a wonderful holiday and just really enjoy the season of being together and celebrating being here. And then, of course, the following week is New Year's, baby, New Year's Day. So we will be out there and we'll be back on January the 8th. So go and catch some replays. Go back and listen to this broadcast with Melody. I mentioned Chris Lloyd will be here for the brunch. We did one with her. Go back and check that one out. It's plenty of things in the community for you to check out, but come back on January the 8th and we'll announce who's going to be the person for that real soon. And let me say this, Melody, again, you have given us some rich information when it comes to talking about event planning. And what would you like to share with the audience before we get off of here?
What I would like to share with you, make sure that when you go out and find somebody to do your event, make sure you find somebody out that's looking at your best interest, not your wallet. I always keep that in mind.
Yeah. Baby, that's a mic drop. Girl, throw the mic on that one right there. Make sure you find somebody who is looking out for your best interest. Because we know it's people out there that, you know, take advantage of what you're trying to do, you know, because everybody wants to have a great event, and people sometimes will, you know, be looking out for your wallet and not your best interest. And those other people she said earlier who, you know, she's looking at how did you spend all this money on this event and this is what your event is like. That's not who you're looking for. So make sure you vet the people that you are connecting to, that you are trying to have services from. It's really, really important because you want to make sure, even if you have a sponsor, you want to be able to manage your sponsor wisely, manage those funds so that you can have a great event. Connect with Melody. She's giving you her contact information and letting you know that she is somebody who is going to treat you like family, baby. And listen, ain't nothing better than somebody in business who treats you like family, right? So listen,
Exactly.
I said earlier that, I'm sorry, Melody, go ahead.
No, I was agreeing with you.
Gotcha. So I was saying earlier about we were going to announce the most engaged person in the audience. And so, honey, drum roll, please, because the most engaged person. Tanya, where? Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, Tanya. I'm super excited that you were on here and that you are the most engaged person for this broadcast. So I'm going to reach out to you because you're going to be able to get some free advertisement on the We Empower Network. Yes, we're going to be able to create a commercial for you to showcase what you do. If y'all don't know, Tanya is with a Beautiful Survivor. So make sure you connect with her as well. She's an author. She's out here, honey, doing major things. Listen, y'all might be able to catch her on the Falcons field, you know, calling a play or doing something, flipping a coin or something, baby, because they she's one of their favorites. So shout
So
out
I
to
have something I want to add to that.
Yes, come on, tell her to throw a party with it.
I would like to add, for her being the most engaged person on this broadcast this evening, I would like to come out and cook for you.
Tanya, me and Kelly gonna be the, you know, the guest on no, I'm just kidding. That's beautiful. So Tanya, look at you getting a private chef to come through and do something for you. I love that. Congratulations. Listen, that's a beautiful thing, Melody. Thank you so much for offering that up. So, Tanya, you got a 2-for-1 today, baby. You are doing it big. Congratulations on it. So, we will be reaching out to you to give you details about how to take advantage of what you just won for tonight. But that is what we're about to wrap it up. Listen, I just want to wish all of you a very, very Merry Christmas from the SheEO District and the center stage, honey. We want to make sure that we wish you that and a happy, happy, happy new year. Listen, 2023 is about to be done. It doesn't owe me anything, but I'm excited about going into 2024. Melanie, what about you? You ready for it?
I'm very excited. I'm very
Yes.
new
I'm telling you,
things, brighten horizons.
girl, honey, we're looking for more in 2024. And I done told you I'm getting with Melody so she can help, because Blue Wolf has been a sponsor for this broadcast. So we want to make sure you go to bluewolf7.com so that you can grab you a bottle, so that you can get you some merch, because we've got some honey hoodies and some little hats and t-shirts and all those things. We got some amazing candles that are smells amazing. So, you know, that can be part of the creation that Melody does when she does your private chef moment and gets those candles and the little rose petals and all that, and creates you an experience in your own home. So just keep that in mind. But outside of that, Melody, thank you again for being a part of the SheEO Center Stage. It's been great having you here, and wishing you much success for Southern Elegance. I know that you're going to be around doing big things here in Georgia.
Thank you so much, and I thank you guys for having me on tonight.
Absolutely. Congratulations again, Tanya. And for everybody else, thank you so much for tuning in to SheEO Center Stage. You guys have an amazing rest of Monday, and I hope you have a fabulous Christmas and New Year's. We'll see you on February 8th. Things happen, right? This is 2023, baby, and we are unapologetically showing up, running our business, living our lives, and we are SheEO Center Stage. Miss Lene,
yeah,
tell us, honey, about these whoopie pies and how you got started in the business.
Wow, that is a short but long story. I actually started baking at 6. Hello, everyone. I am Renatha Lene Mitchell, and the owner and chef of Lene's Whoopie Pies and Pastries.
Hey ladies, have you heard about the SheEO Center Stage? If you have not, then please go to the page, check out some of our recent broadcasts, and then go to the SheEODistrict.com, click on programs, go to SheEO Center Stage, and then register so that we can showcase you on the center stage. That's right, it's an opportunity for you to get increased visibility for your business. And not only that, you establish your credibility in your chosen niche, and you promote your products and your services. You let people know who you are, and it's just going to change the game and help your bottom line altogether. And that's what it's all about, positioning yourself and your business to be seen by the masses. So listen, go ahead, sign up, register now so that I can be talking to you on Monday nights on the SheEO Center Stage. I will see you there. Welcome to Center Stage.